there's one badge that your player needs to have in the game, what is it?
Catch and shoot. Yeah, at first, because at the beginning, when your grade is low, if you're making your shots and catch and shoots, that's easy. Yeah, you can do your style. So yeah, catch and shoot.
I would say posterizer. I want to get those animations where I'm ducking on somebody, so I need that badge.
What's the first NBA 2K cover?
We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Wiggins and Green make up the forwards. MP is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Looney in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, some major news for MP. He's headed to the All-Star game. A very nice honor for him.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, you figured MP would be there, but with the rosters being named, it's official. He's earned it, and I have no doubt that he'll put on a show.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
First one falls for him. And Grant, so much young talent for the Warriors. Many said they should trade for veterans. They resisted.
And they won a title anyways. I mean, with the salary cap perhaps their greatest obstacle, having contributors on cost-controlled rookie contracts sure helps.
James, outside. Back to Russell. Outside Davis. Vanderbilt inside. Green covering. Fader on the way. Vanderbilt, no good. And the Warriors with possession. MP, the pass to Looney. The kick out, Curry. James with a steal. Russell against Curry. Pulls it. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him. That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Offensive rebound. Davis goes back up, and he takes it up and lays it in.
I love watching AD work on the glass, using his size to keep plays alive.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Now here's Russell. 15 in his last outing. And Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
James outside. Pass to Davis. Over Looney.
The solid D from Looney. Really disrupting the shot, using his reach to his advantage. Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
MP, the pass to Curry. And he comes up with a bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Reeves. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Shoots over Curry. Clock at 6. The 3 from Russell. No luck on that one. So Golden State will take it the other way. Pass to Curry. Back to MP. From deep. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. The Lakers trail. To the inside. Oh! MP with a block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Bamba's checked in for Anthony Davis. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. Beasley's checked in for Reeves. And it's Schroeder in for Russell. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Green's checked in for Looney. Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. Thompson, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Poole in for Stephen Curry. The Warriors have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. MP against Schroeder. Pulls up on the wing, and the basket by MP. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Schroeder passes to James. Now Beasley. And play stops. So whistle there. What looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
That kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle. All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Joining the booth, show some love for the Laker girls dance team.
1:10 left in the first quarter here. Mamba, the pass to Schroeder. And that one's good.
Tremendous work inside by Dennis, using every inch of his frame to finish.
Schroeder against MP. Lets it go. And the Warriors get it back. Good work there as it goes.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
The question is, do you leave him in? Obviously, you don't want him to pick up a third foul this early.
Gabriel, he's checked in for LeBron. Here's Bamba. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Beasley. And the layup is good off the glass.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Pass to MP. Rebound by the Lakers. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. That was not the team I expected to see that night.
MP outside. Good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Warriors on top, up by 1. And the second quarter is
10. All right, fans, here comes your...
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
They have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. Green and Looney together inside. Stephen Curry is out there with MP. And it's Wiggins in at the 3. To the wing on the left. The 3 from Russell. And the Lakers get it back. Davis. And that one's good. Nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, BA, I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, Draymond Green suffered through the losing years with the Dubs. He said, quote, "I just couldn't get myself going." Coach Kerr pulled me aside and said, quote, "You have to be the worst player in meaningless games I've ever seen. But I found a love again, and I'm just enjoying playing basketball." Ryan.
Hey, it shows, Allie. Thank you. As for the Lakers, You think this is the last team LeBron plays for?
You know, B.A., he certainly wants to play with his son. We know that. Now, whether that's in the purple and gold, only time will tell. It would definitely be fun to see them both with this storied franchise.
And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. They need this. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Here's MP. Good D by Vanderbilt.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
And slam dunk by James.
Very athletic move by LeBron on the slam, showing the defense he still can be unstoppable.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, you know, after a couple down years with key players injured, it's safe to say the Golden State Warriors are back.
The Warriors are back to contending for championships.
Yes, they are. A testament to their perseverance and belief in themselves. They knew once they got healthy, they would be a threat. And they've been a fun team to watch as they get back to play.
So it's the Golden State Warriors. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We'll be right back with you shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Golden State has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Davis. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Reeves in at the 2 spot. So that's who Darvin Ham starts the second half with. Pass to Russell. James outside. Shot clock at 6. Out left to the wing. Lots of room. And down it goes. 2 points.
The awareness of LeBron knows where everyone is on the floor at all times.
MP against Russell. And here's MP from outside. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Golden State foul. Number 88. His 4th personal foul. First team foul.
MP against Russell.
Warriors.
Just a little too aggressive.
Substitution on the court.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Outside Schroeder.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Beasley to stop the run. It doesn't go for him. And Golden State will come the other way. Tries to keep it alive. Schroeder with it. Poole picks him up.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Clippers put on a show. He finished with 17 points, and plus, he nabbed a couple boards. It's just been a great stretch of games for him, and there's plenty of reason to think he'll keep going. Send it back to you.
That's good stuff, Allie. He really made his presence felt in that one, doing some heavy lifting.
And I think he'll try and repeat that performance tonight.
And I'm sure coach is hoping for that as well, but every night's different. Who knows, maybe someone else will have to step up this time.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Up high, and down it goes on the lob.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Gabriel, 5 on the clock. And close on the shot, even with the foul. Now 2 free throws. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga.
Man, good whistle there.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
Here's Russell. And then Russell with the dunk.
With or without the ball, Russell's versatility in the open floor creates mismatches.
MP against Russell. MP, the pass to Kuminga. Throw it down on the lob.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end. If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Outside Russell. From 9 feet. Good as the jump shot falls. Russell's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, inside the paint, Russell stays so nimble, helping him get such a high percentage look.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, leading by 17 at the end of the period. Defense is setting the tone.
The Warriors, 55.
Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
The Lakers dance team.
Fantastic. Great team.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Golden State to start the 4th. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kuminga. Then there's Kevon Looney. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's MP in at the 1. Here's Russell. And he's going to the line for 2. So Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this one.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Grant Hill, and
Okay, 10. So it's crazy. Like, if Lil Me were to see me now in the game, that would be amazing. I actually pay to see that.
If you hop into 2K, are you going to play with your player now that you're in the game?
It's only right, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
And there has Greg, been some talk within the league about adding a mid-season tournament. What are your thoughts on that possibility?
I mean, with the success of the play-in tournament, which, in full disclosure, I was not for, but love now, I can see why they're considering it.
And the Houston Rockets starting 5. Outside, the wings are Green and Tate. The post pairing forms Smith along with Şengün. And it's Porter in at the point guard position. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Tate. Another shot. Porter, no luck. And the news looming over this team, Greg. What will MP decide to do this offseason?
Yeah, MP's deal run out at the end of the year. Where he signs in the offseason will surely change who is viewed as a contender.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
On the wing, Porter. Drills the three-pointer.
Shooting while in rhythm. Porter Jr. has an impressive understanding for when to let that thing fly. Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94. I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
And here's Porter following the 3 from MP. Deciding where to go with it. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. Rockets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
Here's MP following the basket by Jalen Green. Buries the long-range jumper.
Great idea to get your secondary scorers involved early. This helps keep everybody engaged.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
On defense, the Rockets following the 3 from MP. Green. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
Jabari Smith picks one up.
Team foul.
Amazing to think about Draymond Green and the career arc he's had thus far. He really can guard any position on the floor. He can make plays. Really a unique talent.
Good on the second free throw.
Well, Draymond's IQ on the defensive end is so high level. I think that's going to be a huge advantage with him as an analyst because he's going to talk to you from a perspective you don't much hear from. Usually it's from guys who score a lot of points in the NBA, but what he did defensively, he could communicate that quite well.
Now here is Smith. 23 points his last outing. Tate against Wiggins. Tate, no good. Warriors leading by 4. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, here's what Houston's head coach had to say earlier. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump, and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Thank you, David. Green's broadcasting has even helped his opponents in some cases.
Yours probably has too, Kevin, in some instances. But with Draymond, I think what's cool is guys are listening. And when Draymond starts to talk about some of the techniques he uses or some of the things he's looking out for, guys understand that that could improve their game. So why not take it from one of the best in the business?
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right. They're just not playing their best.
Warriors 16.
Green, he's checked in for Looney. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Green. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Wiggins. And Poole subbed in for Stephen Curry. first quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
First personal foul.
The Rockets shoot their first free throws of the game.
At the line for the Rockets, Washington. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And there's a lot you can say about Golden State's offensive abilities, but their defense is also razor sharp. They know how to control the flow of the game.
And some might go as far, Greg, as saying Golden State's defense is underrated.
It is kind of overlooked at times, and their shooting is so exceptional. In fact, it keeps being held, like how they can dominate the glass defensively.
The Warriors have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Rockets trailed by 6. Outside, Martin. Here's Christopher, guarded by Poole. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I was thinking aloud about the best teams in my lifetime. That 2017 Warriors are way up there. That first year KD was with Golden State.
59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. NP outside. The dish to Green. And again, no good by Golden State.
Well, nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Yes, that goes in.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Washington against MP. Here's the lob to the hoop. And Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Here's Christopher. We reached the end of the first quarter. Warriors lead by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
11. Get ready to move. And welcome out your
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Wiggins. Curry is out there with MP. Then it's Kuminga. And it's Looney in at the center, locking down the middle. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, MP in the last matchup against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He had 13 points and played tremendous defense as well, really causing havoc on both ends of the floor. And it was important for them to break that losing streak. He was a big reason why they were able to do it. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt. And I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
Every teammate in talking with them before the game says how much faith they have in him. They'll keep getting it to him.
And you know, one of the unsung heroes of the Warriors championship team, Looney.
Totally understands his role and a rotation guy who can start for you, but how much consistency did he provide in that 2022 season and championship run? This guy has battled some injuries, but he has always been reliable for the Warriors.
Now here's Porter. After the miss from MP. Here's a tie game in San Francisco. And we'll be back.
29. the Rockets, 29.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
I think he's enjoying it too. So rare to have an offensive explosion from him. You know his teammates are loving that as well.
And so in the game for the Rockets, Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. The front court is Tate and Smith. And it's Şengün in at the 5 spot.
Yeah, we know he's undersized for the position, but Draymond Green does the work of several men, including how he forces the D that time to foul.
The first free throw is good.
And as good as Draymond Green has been on the floor, this guy will be an all-time broadcaster, already a popular podcast, great TV studio appearances as well.
And Draymond Green, the next broadcasting star. You've watched his work. Why is that?
And Kevin, I think his basketball IQ is incredible. And we see that when he plays, but he can also vocalize it to the audience. And of course, Draymond is not afraid to say what he thinks. And then you gotta love the big bucket in the paint and this sort of a grinding out game.
And you hear the legends, Brent, talk shop. So often, it's about what separates winning players from the guys that don't win as well. What comes to mind for you?
I think what comes to mind, Kevin, is expectation. And sometimes we get a little bit ahead of ourselves with guys who we want to anoint as the next great player. Look, sometimes it takes 3 or 4 chances at the highest level to finally reach that point where you have the confidence and the experience and the know-how to be one of the best players in the league, and who compliments you along the way. So to me, it comes with a great deal of patience to let that player achieve that level of success.
The whole selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
MP passes to Curry. On the 3 off target.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
And with that right first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. Porter, no luck.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
An advanced scorer with a lot of counter moves. Wiggins can adapt to what the defense is doing.
And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. He saw Andrew Wiggins take a big step forward when he went to Golden State in 2020.
A lot of people think that's a subtle change, but I actually think it's a lot bigger. When you get a player of Andrew Wiggins' caliber who is born to score, you adjust some of the shot selection and how offensively he's staying engaged. That's a big difference both physically and mentally. It's been a big uptick for him along with his defensive presence.
Now, here's MP. Outside for Curry. Let's go. Just 5 on the clock. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Out of hand on it. Outside, Green.
2 minutes remaining.
The pass to Tate. Now Porter looking to end the run. The Rockets again can't hit.
And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
It's tipped. It's taken away by Smith. Tate against Wiggins. Passes it to Porter. 1:32 left in the third quarter. 5 on the clock. Misses off the left iron.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
And here is MP. He's got 16. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Porter against Curry. And stolen by MP. All going up court. And MP throws it down.
That's a superb pass coming from Curry that time to scan the floor and found the guy for a clean look.
Pass to Tate. Porter against MP. Şengün with the ball. 8 points for him. Shot clock at 6. And the rejection by MP. Another miss by Houston. And so MP will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And that one is hammered home.
And Looney's a guy you can rely on both ends of the floor.
Porter against MP. Pass to Tate. To end the drought. Doesn't go that time.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it work.
The other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the...
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. Will make it tough to come back. Warriors ahead, up by 12. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. It's beautiful basketball.
Number 88.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. In it forward, it's going to be Thompson and Wiggins. MP is out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Green in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, want to get up tempo. That's helped them score on the fast break. That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Outside, Martin. Kaminsky kicks to Green. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
And how about Wiggins' ability to slither in there and slip past the contact for a finish.
Green taking his time here. From the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State.
It's another just bad decision on a night full of those. The shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
On the wing, MP. Guarded by Green. Here's MP. Green with the rebound. Rockets trail by 16. Inside. Pauly stopped. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled.
Substitution on the court.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Takes it from 10, and they pick up 2.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
To the paint, here's MP, and dunk by MP.
love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Timeout called the Rockets. They're trailing by 8. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
Hey guys, his value has really come into play at the defensive end. So disruptive as a lockdown defender, forcing all those turnovers. Player of the game almost always goes to someone for their offense, but his D has been the big factor here tonight.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, well, the Rockets coach had some words for his team during the timeout. He said, hey, we're still in this thing. We just have to trust each other out there. Be aggressive, stay together, and play as a team. We're coming back and winning this one. Pretty confident words, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
MP against Porter. Now, here is Smith. He's tightly guarded. That one will not drop. It's his first miss. He's 4 for 5.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Warriors.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season, will go down as their 48th win.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Jabari Smith picks one up. And he knocks down the first one.
Number 88 at the line.
And both free throws good for MP. Here's Nix. The pass to Washington. Here's Nix. And stolen by MP. Rockets with the rebound.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. Effort down there at all times.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to command this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Hart.
Now that's a level of effort on the defensive end we haven't seen before tonight. What's the difference out there?
You know, I think you're just seeing a gradual improvement as we translate lessons from the practice court, to the game.
So you haven't had a fire lit under you guys? You look like a different club on D tonight.
Man, I have no clue what you're talking about, brother. Everyone in this locker room is 100% committed and together. You don't get an effort like that on defense otherwise.
Fair enough. All right, thanks.
Thank you.
Great choice. That's a difference maker.
Yeah.
So if I play against somebody and they're using KD or LeBron and I use myself and I win, oh wow, oh yeah.
Everybody's gonna hear about it?
For sure, the whole city's gonna, yeah. I'm real competitive.
Welcome to Ephemeral, come on in.
Okay, I'm excited.
What would you like to get tattooed today?
I would love to get a logo from our show, 2K TV. Is that possible?
Yeah, awesome. I have these here.
Okay.
Check them out.
I love this one. This one's perfect.
That size is good?
Yes.
Okay.
Should I get it? So I'm looking at it or you're looking at it?
Really, it's up to you. It's your preference. It's your body. You're going to have to live with it for the next, like, 2 to 3 years. So it's up to you, whatever you feel like.
Did you say 2 to 3 years?
Yeah.
I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not.
It's up to 3 years.
What?
Yeah.
I thought they said 6 to 8 weeks.
No, no.
My mom's gonna kill me. Chris Manning would never do this for the show, by the way.
Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Awesome, let's go.
Heavy is the crown, heavy is the crown. You better work, did not come to play. Knocking off the pawns, yeah, we
Oh, that is awesome. What happened since Vegas apparently last 2 to 3 years. All of your friends, family play the game. What's it going to be like for them to see your exact representation in NBA 2K23?
I already know they're going to start making fun of me or something.
Really?
But,
Clowning you?
That's just how my family goes. You know, they're going to try to play me with the team I'm on and then beat me with me, which is kind of funny. So just being able to just now have that little connection is just amazing.
Me, I usually only use one player the whole game. I try to abuse, so I might get Damian Lillard and just try to score 60 with him.
Giannis is too overpowered on 2K, by the way. It's just impossible to defend against him.
Okay, but what if you become the Giannis next year? Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say it's unfair, but I'm still gonna use it.
Okay. And I wasn't kidding. I really did get a tattoo that says 2K TV.
No, wait, this is real?
This is real.
That's crazy. When did you get this?
At Summer League.
I love it.
So where are you gonna get yours?
We'll have to figure that out for next season.
2K TV.
Yeah, right there. Maybe I'll put my win-loss percentage right across my face.
Okay, well,
Won't be a long tattoo. All right, we're here at the 2K headquarters, and the dev team is working feverishly to get 2K24 out the door for all of you. And one big step in that process is actually happening inside right now. And today to talk about that, I'm joined by gameplay director Mike Wang. Mike, welcome back to 2K TV.
Hey, nice to see you again, Chris. Good to be here.
So I noticed we have some community members in there playing the game, giving feedback to you. What's it like for the development side to get direct feedback on the game early before launch?
Yeah, so we've been doing this for like 3 years now, this type of event, and it's been awesome. Like, it's probably one of the most helpful things we have because we work all year, and we're in our little silo, we're building our game, and we think it's in a good state, but until you get these players who play all year long, and they're representing the MyTeam community, the MyPlayer community, rec, the pro guys, like basically everyone's kind of got their little representative inside. And they give us a great, their great 2 cents of like how the game is feeling right off the bat, what they want to see changed, what could be tweaked, what's terrible, what's great. And for us, it's just like, it helps us to take the game from where it is now to great, the next level. It can be, forum posts, we can Reddit, Twitter. We'll get feedback, but it's usually not filtered, and you can't really get a gauge for exactly what people are complaining about. So when you can just have a conversation about things, and it helps them too, right? They can bring up points and things they don't like, and we can just talk to them about things and how the game is built, and they understand why some decisions are made, and they help us guide us too. They help guide our decisions of what what they think things should be like, and we can change accordingly. So the game is for the community, so we're always trying to just do our best to make the game that they want.
All right, I know the community wants to hear the details about 24, but for both our sakes, we'll just be safe and cut it off here. Mike Wang, thanks so much for joining us here on 2K TV. And for you out there, make sure to always send that constructive criticism in. These guys are listening, and I'm excited. 24 is right around the corner.
Yeah, I'm excited too. Can't wait.
back to 2K23. In July, we held a 2K TV Tuesday event in the city, and I heard that there was some kind of challenge involved.
Always. Everybody's always coming for us. First off, the event was fire. The community showed up. They were repping that 2K TV gear. And right before Team 2K TV got out there to play, our top play of the year winner, No Sleep Uno and his squad, challenged us to a game of 3v3. It did not go so well for us. They're going to like the segment, not so much
I'm
us.
excited to see. I'm going to like it too. I already know it.
So take a look and stay tuned because we'll be announcing our 2K TV Tuesday MVP right after this. All right, it's 2K TV Tuesday, so today I'm joined.
Endorse some of the best stories every year involve veteran stars who were essentially put out to pasture by the pundits, and they're dominating.
Yeah, we're in a world, BA, that moves very quickly and that seems to be obsessed with the next new thing. Take a guy like Al Horford, who for a stretch of his career many consider to be past his prime, and then yet you see him in a new situation display the skills that have made him so successful for so long.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot.
One thing that's defined Mike Conley's career in the NBA is his mastery and understanding of the point guard position. Don't sleep on his athleticism now either, though. Vertical at the combine was 40.5 inches. Folks, not a lot of people achieve that number.
Now here's Curry, taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Pass to Conley. That shot missing. Green with the defensive effort. And if you know about Conley's family, you know where he gets his athletic ability.
Well, we know Mike Sr. is a gold medalist in the triple jump. He's in the track and field Hall of Fame. No wonder Mike Jr. can jump out of the gym.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
To the paint. Here's MP. Edwards pulls it in. The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 3 so far. Inside. No good. So Golden State will take it the other way. This game following their win against the Rockets.
They had a lot of breaks go their way in that game, and hey, they cashed in when they could.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues and give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's McDaniels. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. The kick out to Edwards. Off target from three-point range. The Warriors have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And here's MP from outside. And the Warriors with another 3.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
McDaniels finds Conley. Gobert with it. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Kevon Looney picks one up.
Well, Rudy Gobert showing a bit of an edge on the interior. This guy, if he goes up strong, the defense is going to have to whack him to contain him.
That free throw, no good.
Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top 3. This is one of the most consistent, elite defenders in the game.
Kuminga, he's checked in for Looney. That's off as well, so he misses both. Endorsed with Gobert, it still feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
NBA at this point, I find that inexcusable. You just watch the game and understand the metrics to see the massive impact that Rudy Gobert has on winning. It is not only on the defensive end either.
Reed's checked in for Minnesota. Noel comes in for Mike Conley. MP, no good. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, strength and the ability and willingness to embrace, absorb, and finish through contact. Karl Anthony Towns.
Down low, MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Green's checked in for the Warriors. Poole comes in for Stephen Curry. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Anderson's checked in for McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Anderson against Wiggins. Anderson can't get it to go.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Noel. Now Anderson. Back to Noel. Over Poole. Kuminga against Towns. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Dominant on the boards. Karl Anthony Towns knows I can get points on the board by getting to the offensive glass.
Here's Poole. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The officials were right on top of that one.
First team foul. At the line
first one falls. Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Prince is checked in for the Timberwolves. And so he hits both. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Now here's Reed. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Noel. Klay Thompson pulls down the board.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
From deep, MP. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple.
Fans, give it up for your Warriors. You get
Warriors going with a whole new group out there, and a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Towns comes in for Anderson. McDaniels is checked in for Prince. And it's Edwards in for Noel. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, their skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or 2 on your team to be successful.
They've got Gary Payton II, Green out there with Kuminga. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's MP in at the point. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Pass to Edwards, outside Conley.
2 minutes.
Here's McDaniels from outside the arc. That one is off.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
MP outside. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And a missed layup. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green is checked in.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Rockets really lit up the floor. He had 30 points and was on point from deep. His stat line was unreal. Impossible to repeat? I don't know. Coming off of that performance, you tell me. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Noel's checked in. Here's MP. He nails it. That's his fifth make in 11 tries. The Timberwolves shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Pass to Noel. The shot's good.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
MP outside. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Anderson's checked in. And so it's Golden State with it. And here's MP from outside. Drains the triple. MP's got 16 points now.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
Edwards against Payton. Outside, Anderson. And the shot goes.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And we finished off one half of play.
With a score, the Warriors 35, the Timberwolves 22.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Golden State has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. On the court for Minnesota. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. And here's MP from outside. The open shot by Edwards. They get it again. Second shot opportunity. And Towns with the lay-in. 6 points for him.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Warriors shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Curry passes to MP. And MP throws it down.
As great as he is as a scorer, what we know unequivocally about Stephen Curry is he wants to find his teammates.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Here's Edwards. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. MP no good. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Curry passes to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Outside McDaniels. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga.
Man, he made sure to get his money through on that foul.
And some changes here for the Warriors.
2 shots.
Looney's checked in for Kuminga. Thompson comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Poole in for MP. Prince is checked in for the Timberwolves. Both teams making some changes here.
From Minnesota, Naz Reid, shooting 1.
Golden State Warriors, ending the quarter up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Green and Looney together inside. Jordan Poole out there with MP. And it's Kuminga in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Brad?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
And so Towns nails them both.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
The Warriors leading. On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Conley. Goes up on the wing. Hits the front of the rim and out. Well, the Timberwolves shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. The fadeaway. Oh, MP with a block.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Nas Reed. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
You have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Stephen Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. Conley against MP. Shot clock at 5. Looking to end this cold spell. It's deflected. And they get it back. Reed, good. And let's take another look at that exceptional drive, thanks to Mobile One.
They're trying to come back in this game. No, bottom line, it's about energy and effort, exemplified by a possession like that.
Looney finds MP. This one for 3. Nails it from 3. MP's got 9 points now in the second half.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
Back to Conley. Pass to Reed. Stolen by MP. And the Warriors pushing it up now. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Been really strong at the line since the break.
The first free throw is good. And granted, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say, shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Yeah, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves.
Really getting after the defense since the break. He's so hard to keep off the line when he pushes the action.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Conley. Let's go with a 3. Here's Gobert. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Conley. From deep, MP knocks down the long J. MP's got 11 points in the quarter.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
McDaniels against Wiggins. Back to Conley. Takes one from 10 feet. Oh, MP with a block. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sail.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Stop it. An incredible move to shake his man. Getting the defender on his heels, doing the rest with ease.
Tipped away. Conley passes to Edwards. And here's McDaniels. Three-pointer. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Here's Golden State. They're on a 13-4 run.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Warriors.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And when we look at their record, this game pushes them to 49 wins.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Here's McLaughlin, covered by MP. Out to the wing. Here's Prince. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
Klay Thompson picks one up.
One of the hardest things to deal with Taurean Prince is trying to match his energy. This guy goes all out every time. They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Here's MP. Pass to Iguodala. 6 to shoot. On the wing, MP. They get it back. Throws it up high. Now here's Iguodala. Second chance shot. Shot's blocked. Pass to Prince. And so Golden... State takes this one, and by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Ball game.
Yeah. I'm guarding a guard.
Oh, I'm guarding Uno. Great.
Oh, I stopped him. Early miss. All right. All right, Rodney, get ready for a rebound. I'm going up. Rodney, that's not how you rebound the ball.
Everything's going to be that in transition. So the best we
All eyes, Richard, on the guard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Nurkic, the pivot, with Grant at the other post spot. In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. And it's Reddish in at the small forward. Now, here's Grant. After the miss from MP. Grant the pass to Sharp. Now Lillard. That one wide left. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Chauncey Billups. Dave, what do you have to say?
Well, Kevin, he said for them to prevail, they've got to be stout in the post and close off those driving lanes. If they fail to do those two things, it could be a very long night. And to be honest, it didn't sound like he thought they could.
All right, David, thanks. Now here's Wiggins. Following the miss by Jeremy Grant. Goes back up, and Wiggins with the layup.
And this is why Wiggins has become an efficient scorer, doing a much better job with his shot quality, and loves now to attack inside.
Now, here's Reddish. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes. But it's not a rebuild. This new look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term.
Carries it from three-point range.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Now, here's Reddish. That's a 2 from Lillard, and the jumper is good.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Now Reddish. Pass to Sharp. 6 on the shot clock. For 3. Wiggins with the rebound.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
MP against Lillard. MP passes to Looney. Shoots a fader. A shot, no good. Now Portland takes it the other way. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Lillard. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Nice vision from the youngster, Sharp that time.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's MP. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
Different look here for the Warriors. Jermichael Green, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Green comes in for Kuminga. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And Poole subbed in for Stephen Curry.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Greg, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. Trailing here by 8. Puts the move on. MP, no good.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Warriors have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Unloads. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Here's Poole. Rebound by the Trailblazers. It's stolen by Green. 43 seconds left in the first. Bobbed up there for Green. An emphatic LU jam.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here's Little. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And pass to Simons. And stolen by MP. The kick out to Poole. A rebound by Simons.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Pass to Eubanks. Out left to the wing to stop the run. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Portland shooting their first foul shots of the night here. That free throw, no good.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. MP outside. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Time to make some noise and welcome out your...
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control of it.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Nurkic is out there with Kem Birch. Then there's Grant. Then it's Reddish. And it's Lillard in at the point guard. Birch finds Reddish. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Richard safe to say you were.
Substitution on the court.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the Warriors miss again.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Timberwolves was terrific. He had 35 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. A terrific all-around game for him. He really put an effort to fill it up out there and make a difference for his team. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Warriors have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7, and he makes the first. GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an all-NBA team.
Now, here's Simons. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them.
And just a massive player. Nurkic's combination of size and strength helps him on that offensive glass.
Trailblazers foul. Drew Eubanks. Second personal foul. Team scored.
The Warriors have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
Number 88.
The first one falls. Jermichael Green, he's checked in for Golden State. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 24 seconds left in the first half of the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Eubanks, guarded by Green. Shot clock at 5. Here's Sharp. That one, no good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break.
48. The Trailblazers, 22.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Golden State done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Curry, Jonathan Kuminga out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's MP, and it's Looney in at center. Lillard against MP. Outside Curry, wide open. Oh, good on that one. Now Portland takes it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Pass to Sharp. Lillard outside. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Wiggins has got 7 rebounds in the game.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Count it.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Looking to get back on track here. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown. Stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
The Trailblazers have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. The free throw drops for Lillard. And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he is in the conversation. You'd have to include Walton, Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
On the wing, MP. Covered by Lillard. MP, no good. Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And it's Sharp missing.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting 1 of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Stolen by Grant. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And the wide open shot from Reddish. Nurkic. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
It took Nurkic a while to kind of establish himself as a starting center in the NBA, but it didn't take long to see it's a role he deserves.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Watford's checked in. Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says, if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. That's worked for him. PA, thanks.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
And Lillard kicks to Reddish.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Lillard outside. Drops one in from the wing. Lillard's got 4 points now in the quarter. Timeout called the Warriors. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it. But it was
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Raymond Green is checked in for Kevon Looney. Klay Thompson comes in for Kuminga. And Poole subbed in for Curry.
He's committed only 1 turnover through halftime, but he has been far more careful. With the ball in the second half.
Lillard outside. Pass to Simons. Launches a 3, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Simons has got 7 points in the game.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touch by Simon. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for MP.
Floor for your Warriors.
Warriors leading by 13. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. Sharp out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. Here's MP. That's his 6th field goal today. That makes him now 6 for 11.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
Grant against Green. Grant surveying the D. Up top, Reddish. Defended by Payton.
Turnovers weren't a story for them early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum. Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simon's the big name from that group.
Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Draymond Green. Knocks it loose and stolen by Payton. MP finds Curry. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they've shown that they can be valuable players. Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop. And that'll make a pair of turnovers for him in just the last few minutes. So he's got to be a little bit more deliberate with the ball out there.
And here's MP for 3. And the Warriors miss again.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second quarter and beyond.
Anthony Simons. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Free throw good, MP. And the Warriors making a change here. Higgins is checked in, and he makes both free throws.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Trailblazers trail by 19. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. And it's Simons missing. On the wing, MP. Outside for Curry. Here's Looney. Great D that time from Nurkic. And for Portland, they're shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Here's Rush with the putback. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Simons against MP. 5 to shoot. And MP throws it down.
Great awareness from Curry. So good at reading the floor and finding his open teammates.
And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the 4th. There's the pass to Nurkic. Here's Sharp, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that mistake.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Damian Lillard, he's checked in for Portland.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot.
Kicks to Reddish. Now, here's Sharp. Defense is right there. Passes it to Grant to stop the drought. That shot off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And there's the bucket from Kuminga.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
The feed to Lillard. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
You know, Dame loves to test it.
Substitution on the court.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. And Portland with the ball. They're on a 13-3 run. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Damian Lillard.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
And known for being a clutch performer, Dame has his sights set on titles. A true leader with a winning mindset.
MP against Lillard. MP. And the Warriors miss again. Walker looking for an opening. Here's Knox. He's covered by Iguodala. Johnson for 3. The shot that time not on target. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. See you later.
Not happening. Or it will.
Dang.
That was a quick game.
I've got those 4.
That's what Team 2K does. We give the community wins, thus for giving them double XP. So we're really giving to the community when we're out here taking L's and giving them wins. You know what I'm saying, guys?
That's what we're all about.
Blowing kisses and blowing games.
Game number 2.
All right, we're not gonna dance this time. We gotta look locked in.
We can't show off like that again.
Hey, why am I dancing?
Rodney, you already broke the trust here. All right, 3-0. Let's lock in.
Oh, we're so slow.
Very slow.
Just wish.
This is what happens when you guys don't listen to Joe Knows, because he knows. You guys don't know. I never want to see these builds again.
Oh, this guy's way small. Come on.
There you go. Oh. Come on, Dan, stay on your feet.
Yep, switch. I'll get out on that. Wow. It's like top plays versus not plays.
No plays.
Versus no plays. I'm gonna cut right now. Oh no. We can't get goose egged off our own event.
Oh, we can.
Man, they are just greening everything.
They don't miss.
Come out and then back door. I'm gonna throw you an oop. Get ready to hit that square button. Here we go, Rodney. Not like that. Oh boy. Stay on him. I want 3. Oh.
Don't take it, Danny.
Oh no, Danny.
Your nutty pass.
I just sprayed it out. Thanks, everybody.
That's how you lose 22-0. Danny with the.
Well, Smitty, these two teams have been around the block a few times. Both rosters filled with veterans.
No surprises tonight, BA. These guys have faced off on various teams so many times, they know all of their opponent's tricks.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Gordon Hayward is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point. Now here's George. Pass to Leonard. And that one's long. MP against Westbrook. MP outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Russell Westbrook.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
You know, thinking about the Clippers' history, those Lob City days really stand out, Smitty.
Yes, BA, one of the most fun eras in recent NBA history. Blake and DeAndre throwing down alley-oops from CP3. That team had their own style. Attitude, I love watching that Lob City group play.
Now here's Westbrook. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. Over MP. Looney grabs a miss. First quarter of play, a minute in. The drive by MP.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Hayward, the pass to George. And here's Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Wiggins. Leonard can't get it to go.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
MP outside. And he can't get that one. Good D by Covington. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Even as a forward, Gordon Hayward can run the offense.
Hey, BA, he is a tremendous passer. Hayward's averaged over 5 assists a game during the season. Having Gordon in the front court really helps with ball movement.
So he comes up empty at the line.
And what I appreciate about Gordon is he's a fighter, working his way back from that devastating leg injury in 2017. Still a solid contributor. And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Here's Westbrook. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago.
Number 88. First personal foul. Second team foul.
George outside. The three.
Oh my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
MP no good.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Leonard up top. Pass to Hayward. Kicks it to George. From downtown. That one's good, and it's Hayward with the setup.
This is the patience we talk about. Hayward waiting that extra half second, finds the open man.
MP outside. Now here's Looney. And stolen by Covington. Pass to Westbrook.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Hayward with it. He's watched by Kuminga. Hayward, the pass to Leonard. Shoots over Wiggins. No good there. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. The last time they came together was in Los Angeles, where they fell to the Clippers.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
Leonard can't get it to go.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Wow! He went way up. And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the Clippers call time here. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
And that was a tough loss. 1 or 2 breaks go their way, and it's a totally different outcome.
Yeah, they came in with a purpose, gave everything they had. It just wasn't quite enough.
For your Warriors, 16.
And the Warriors going with a whole new group out there. And a new group. The Warriors leading. Wiggins and Green make up the forwards. Jordan Poole out there with MP. And it's Looney in at the center position. That's... Oh, are you kidding me?
A living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Trailblazers was tremendous. He had 30 points and put in so much effort at the defensive end. Great two-way game for him. Total domination from him. Faced very little resistance. We'll see if it's the same story here tonight. Guys?
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Curry, he's checked in for Poole. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Gordon Hayward, he's checked in for Powell. Falls for Westbrook, and we're in the home stretch of the season. For teams looking for a ring, Grant, what's important right now?
Well, at this point of the year, for those teams that seriously have a chance to win it all, it's all about health. You got to get everyone across the finish line healthy and fresh, and of course, injury-free. And after that, it's all about the little things.
I'm amazed at the level of creativity by Russell Westbrook. His dunks are special. He's an outstanding athlete. You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
The Clippers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Oh, there's the alley. That gives them the lead.
For a number of seasons, Russell Westbrook has averaged double-digit assists.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
The aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
MP to pass to Green. Yep, that one goes.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Westbrook finds Leonard. And here's George. Four on the clock. 20 feet out. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
You must chase Steph off the three-point line or you will pay.
And I think Andrew Wiggins is a great example of how positions have changed. Came into the league playing a lot of the 2. Now we see him at times playing a bunch at the 4.
Here's George. It's stolen by Looney. To the middle. Here's Green. Nice D from Hayward. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And for Wiggins, he'll play the stretch 4 at times. Grant, he's extremely versatile.
And BA, that shows just how the game has evolved. Wiggins is a traditional small forward, but we've seen that push to small ball, shifting Andrew to the 4 and even the 5 during stretches.
And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Kuminga, he's checked in for Green. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Boston's checked in. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Green's checked in for the Warriors. Klay Thompson comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Pass to Hayward. There's the triple. Klay Thompson pulls down the board. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. MP outside. Drops in the 3. MP's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's Highland, covered by MP. Pass to Boston. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green comes in for Green. And it's Poole in for Stephen Curry. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Powell, he's checked in for Boston. From deep, MP. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
We've got 1:08 left in the second. Powell outside. Pass to Highland. And he's going for the oop here. And Powell with the stuff.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. Here's MP. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
First team foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for the Dubs, number 88.
And both free throws good for MP. Here's Highland. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Powell right side. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first half.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
And the Warriors with possession. They're on a 13-4 run. And here's MP from outside. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
He's really taken a hold of this first half and made it his. He is making all the right decisions out there.
Stolen by MP. Puts up a 3. Poole, the pass to Green. MP outside. Takes the 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
They already had the momentum going to the break. Now they've got even more of it.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous.
Get ready to move.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. The Clippers shooting just 42% so far in the game. Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. The two-way threats of George and Leonard in the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Gordon Hayward, and it's Westbrook in at the point.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
From deep, MP doesn't go that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. You know, in baseball, Graham, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, BA. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Pass to MP. Outside Curry. And it's Gordon Hayward with the foul. That's his first foul. Morris, he's checked in for Hayward.
Team foul. Clippers 7.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. From deep, MP nails it from beyond the arc. MP's got 25 points in the game.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Westbrook, the pass to Morris. And finished off by Westbrook.
Never forget what Russ can do in the air. He can be so agile.
A true utility player, Smitty. Marcus Morris brings a diverse skill set to the court.
He does. Marcus is a hard-nosed, gritty defender who can play either 4 spot or even center at times. Plus, he's a reliable scorer and a solid 3-point shooter.
Here's Westbrook. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got 5 rebounds in the game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And the Warriors making a change here. Aiden's checked in. Boston's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Leonard. Warriors with the rebound. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. And that'll wrap up what has been a 5-game homestand for them.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Georgia's shot is off. Golden State has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. 1:52 left in the third quarter. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Westbrook against MP. Wing shot on the way. The offensive rebound. And he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
Yeah, showing.
Substitution on the court.
MP outside. From behind the arc. And the Warriors get it back. Another shot. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard's got his 6th rebound on the night.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Green and Looney together inside. MP is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Kuminga in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Graham.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Buries it from 3.
You know he's going to take a lot of shots out there. He's their #1 option right now.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Pass to Powell. Here's Leonard. And here's Westbrook from the arc. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists tonight.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
MP outside. And here's Curry for 3. Covington grabs the board. Covington's got 4 rebounds now. Kicks it out to Westbrook. That 3's off the mark. Golden State has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
And also the number of points they've scored in the paint has been impressive. His coaching staff encouraging them to keep going inside.
And the Warriors making a change here. Wiggins is checked in.
A composed player, Covington doesn't get bothered by physical defense. Keeps his concentration on difficult shots.
The Warriors have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. Ooh, poked away. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Here's the 3. And MP with the 3. MP's got 13 in the second half.
Bombs away in the first half. He's followed up the effort with 3 more triples since.
Leonard finds George. They double-team George. For 3, Powell. Kuminga pulls it in.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Knocked loose. Here's MP. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That free throw misses. And the Clippers making a change here. Hayward's checked in. And he's good on the second. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Leonard outside. Pass to Hayward. George with it. Now here's Leonard. Over Wiggins. Leonard can't get it to go.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
inside. Here's Hayward. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Shooting for the Clippers.
Hayward, no good on the free throw. Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
And the shot is good by Westbrook.
There's only one Russell Westbrook, and when he's on, he puts on a show.
Timeout called, the Warriors. They're up by 11. 1:25 left to play in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the floor.
I'll tell you what, for him, it doesn't get much better than this. Putting on an absolute clinic while the home fans went wild. George against Curry. George, good.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Here's Looney, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Hayward.
At the line for the Warriors, Kevon Looney. At the line for two.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw is good. 55 seconds left in the final quarter.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Warriors.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And so they powered through to their 51st win of the... So Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game.
Great choice. That's a difference maker. Great choice. That's a difference maker. Great choice. That's a difference maker.
Thanks to all of you who joined us to make 2K TV Tuesday a huge success.
Now it's time to shout out the players that shined above the rest. We have a tie this time, so our 2K TV Tuesday MVPs are Toxica.
Well, Greg, we're in the final stages of the regular season. The teams that are on the outside looking in, what are these final games like?
You have to continue to play hard because GMs are watching these games, seeing who packs it in and who continues to grind. So your future is at stake.
Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. McCollum and Jones are their guards. The forwards for them are a pair of Blue Devils, Ingram and Williamson. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 5 down low. MP finds Curry. MP with it. Boy, was he something else against the Clippers. Looney, whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And Looney able to stick with it that time, even getting roughed up a bit.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
Now here's McCollum, and we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. And it's Williamson missing. Higgins outside. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
Wiggins' game continues to evolve. You saw that right there. Good eye movement, found the shooter.
And guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core, and with the 8 pick and Dyson Daniels, the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend.
Good on the triple.
Nice answer back there. To see the competitor.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Jones. 11 points last game. Back to Ingram. 6 to shoot. Over Wiggins. Second shot opportunity, and the shot goes down.
Well, beating everybody to the ball, Willie doesn't always get his number called, so he's got to put in the extra work and find these efforts on the offensive glass.
McCollum against MP. There's Kuminga. Pelicans pull it in.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Jones. Back to McCollum. It's tipped. Here's Williamson. And the rejection by MP. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Another miss by MP. New Orleans is gone. 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game. Draymond Green is checked in for the Warriors. And the Pelicans also making a change. Murphy's checked in. MP against McCollum. Over MP. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Releases from 15. Another miss by MP.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this league would look like if he was on.
Outside, Jones.
I see him.
Fades. And it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors leading by 3. Now, let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Willie Green.
Well, Kevin, he spoke about the strategy coming in of working the ball inside, emphasizing that throughout the game. That's where they think they have the biggest advantage, and they think they can score inside with consistency. We will see how long that holds up.
Okay, David, thanks. Some changes for Golden State. Jermichael Green, he's checked in for Looney. Klay Thompson comes in for Wiggins. And Poole subbed in for Curry. The Pelicans also changing it up. Nancy's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Hayes comes in for Brandon Ingram. And Daniels subbed in for Jones. Now here's McCollum after the miss from MP. Unloads from 13. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And it's just never easy to get stops in this league, but they had a smart game plan defensively, and I felt like that was the difference.
Well, good defensive game plan and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's MP.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And C.J. McCollum just relied upon the incredible leadership qualities he possesses. That kind of respect comes right away when C.J. steps into the locker room.
And the Pelicans making a change here. He's off on the second. Warriors leading by 4. Here's MP. Alvarado grabs the board. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Poole. Drilled from 11 feet out. McCollum's got 8 points.
Such a good player on the in-between game, weaving behind bodies to find some space. And CJ cashes in.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Warriors lead by 2. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors U16.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans.
Jose
Running on the
Alvarado.
wing, they'll have Jones and Ingram. Hands out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Alvarado in at the point. Here's Wiggins following the score. For the Warriors. Jermichael Green, he's checked in for Green. Payton comes in for Wiggins. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Curry. And MP subbed in for Jordan Poole. That one misses for Kuminga. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down. So you tend to dig a little deeper.
Payton passes to MP. .152 left to play here in the second quarter. Tries again. Pelicans pull it in. Hernan Gomez has got 5 rebounds tonight. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He picked up 39 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. That was just the latest chapter in what has been a very good stretch of outings for him. Can't afford to take anything for granted going into tonight.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
So it's the Pelicans now. The Warriors making the shot. Here's Williamson. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50. Percent clip, 5 for 10.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
And here's MP for 3. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Back to McCollum. They get a hand on it and stolen by MP. Watching the line there, that'll be a backcourt violation. Draymond Green's checked in for Jermichael Green. And then for New Orleans, Nance comes in for Hernan Gomez. And it's Brandon Ingram in for Williamson. Murphy dishes to McCollum. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Nance kicks to Murphy. To the inside. Pocket 6. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And that's the way it should be. Ingram aggressive to the rack.
Pass to Thompson. A 3-ball. Sinks the triple. Thompson's got his first bucket of the game. He's on the board for 3.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fellow to hold in check.
And so, guys, it's Zion Williams.
The Pelicans, 30.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. MP's really making a difference here.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got MP. Higgins is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Looney in at the center filling out the middle. Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Warriors trail by 4. Curry passes to MP. And MP throws it down.
The defense has all eyes on Stephen. he exploits that with a dish.
Well, Brent, between major injuries and some high-profile roster turnover, it's been an up and down last couple years for the Warriors.
Yeah, mostly due, Kevin, to injuries. I mean, through it all, they've managed to continue to play with joy. They've given a lot of guys opportunities to just be out there, and then they drafted and rebuilt the team behind the big three to complement those guys as they found their health. So the run is still there for Golden State to do great things. Winning a championship last year has them back on the top of the mountain.
Wiggins with it, now defended by McCollum. And the dunk by MP.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice in the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team, just fighting tonight.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. MP's really making a difference here.
Well, I hope this one is not the draw of the play, but to think about how they're going to defend that man. He's putting up some major numbers.
McCollum against MP. Ingram outside. There's the triple. The Warriors pull it in. MP outside. For the lead. And another three for Golden State.
Not where he earns his money, that three-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
McCollum passes to Ingram. Back to McCollum. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. The Warriors making a switch here. Green's checked in. And the Pelicans making a change here. And dishes to Hayes. Passes it to Ingram. Shot clock at 5. Will it go? And again, no good by New Orleans.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
MP outside. Beyond the arc. And another three for Golden State.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defender.
Timeout call here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Nation, time to make some noise and welcome out your Warriors 16.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Nance is checked in. Pelicans trail by 6. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
MP, good.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Alvarado passes to Ingram. Here's Alvarado. Covered by MP. Nance outside. Here's Alvarado. Covered by MP. Just 3 to shoot. Trying to end the drought. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Warriors with some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Looney. And Poole subbed in for Curry. And it's Wiggins with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Haven't given up any points here in the second half. A 3 from MP. Hands it from downtown. MP's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors. Got a piece of it. Jones, the pass to Murphy. Here is Daniels. 1:36 left in the third. With his first shot attempt. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Nance nails the baby hook. Nance has got his first bucket of the night.
And boy, what a much-needed bucket there. Ends a 16-0 run by the Warriors.
The three from MP. It doesn't go for him. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. There's 48 seconds left in the third. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's foul number 2 for him. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for the Warriors. So for New Orleans right now, Ingram in the front court with Williamson. Then there's McCollum. Then there's Hernan Gomez. And it's Daniels in at the 2. Daniels with it, covered by MP. Here's Williamson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And as incredible as Zion Williamson has been and is, the big problem, Greg, is keeping him ready to play. His help.
And there have been all sorts of opinions chiming in on whether he can play at a high weight. But the bottom line is something needs to happen to keep him healthy. He's lost too much time early in his career.
Pelicans trail by 15. Oh, that's blocked. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Off the inbound pass.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off the shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping. Very few players can create like he can.
Both free throws, good for Ingram.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
McCollum against MP. And he drops in the layup off the glass. MP's got 29. A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. Makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
And the shot is good.
Well, the coach has confidence in CJ taking that shot, and so CJ has confidence in making it.
On the wing, MP. Curry on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 3rd assist on the night. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this junction.
McCollum finds Ingram. McCollum outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Second half, they haven't taken care of the basketball. Simply put, more turnovers now that could hurt them later.
Warriors leading by 15. MP outside. Puts up a 3. It's tipped. For New Orleans, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. And the pass to Hernan Gomez. Back to McCollum. Pass to Williamson. And here's McCollum. 5 on the clock. Offline with his 3. McCollum against MP. Good D by Jones. Pass to Kuminga. outside. Now a timeout called by Golden State. They lead by 15. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter.
It's time for teacher.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play. And this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. Now, here's MP. No good with the wing jumper.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And he gets it back. Warriors leading by 15.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Warriors.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And for the year now, they'll have 52 wins under their belt.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous two games with.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
To the middle, here's Hernan Gomez.
Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
The clock now can just run out for the Warriors. On the wing, MP. He's guarded by McCollum. Here's MP. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponents.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. So long. You